What's up, everybody? Trunk Fresh Green 34 here, and we're back with another review. This time, we're talking about President Mater from Cars on the Road, specifically the B movie episode. I believe this is a new release for 2024 Singles Case E, and I believe he's the only new car in that case, which, I gotta be honest, only one new car in a singles case of 24 is not it. Um, I don't want them to go back to like 2019 where they had like 8 new cars in a case. I think that's a little overkill. But I think like 3 to 4 is like a really good sweet spot. But unfortunately, there's just so many cases nowadays that have 1 or 2 singles in them that are new. It's just not really that exciting. But little tangent there, but all that matters is President Mater is here about a year after getting both a color changes version and a mini racer version. I don't know why Mattel did those for the other lines first. It's weird. It doesn't really make a lot of sense to me personally, but I'm glad he's here. Now, right off the bat, I really like the artwork. It's sort of, you know, it's kind of just like standard Mater expression. He's pretty happy, and he just has like a president livery on him. But I actually think it looks kind of nice. I like the nice Mater expression. Of course, he's new for 2024. And like all on the road characters this year, he is now a part of the Red Riders background, making the whole line feel truly unified. And of course, as seen in Cars on the Road, along with a whole host of other on the road releases, many of which I've reviewed, like Rodette Marker, Motto, Mallory, and Gearston. Adam I'll be reviewing very soon, and Randy I still don't have, unfortunately. Really want to get that one soon, though. But yeah, I will be right back with this guy all opened up. Now, in my review of Rodette Marker, I started off right away by talking about the expression because it was my biggest negative with that release. But I want to start with the expression again this time because I think it's actually my biggest positive this time around. It is like a perfect emulation of what they were going for in the artwork. Like the eyelid being raised on this side is a perfect match. When you have Mater centered like this, it almost looks like he's looking slightly this way, just a tiny bit based on the way the eyes are positioned, which also matches the art. And yeah, it's just so much better than this really frankly bad Mater expression they've been using for so many years now on the regular release. So I'm really glad they changed it up. They made his eyes looks like a bit smaller, moved him closer together, and gave him a much more dynamic expression with the eyelid being a little bit more raised than it is on the normal one. So yeah, I absolutely love that. Going to the rest of him now, I will say he feels pretty heavy. Like you put him in your hand and he's I don't know, he just has a lot of weight to him. But I tested it with the regular Mater that I just had, and they felt like the same weight, so I don't know what's different about it. He just feels a lot more heavier, like he's more metal than usual, but maybe that's just me. Although, actually, now that I'm looking at it, I think it's because this middle piece with his air filter. Oh no. No, that's part of the body as well. I thought that was, it wasn't a unibody before, but then I'm thinking of an older Mater. But yeah, so I don't know why it feels heavier then, but it does. Now, of course, he is all dark blue and has a actual President of the United States logo here. I want to see what this says. Does it just say President of the United States? President of the United States. Mater seal. Oh, Mater seal of the President of the United States. Very, very cool. This is obviously from the part of the episode where Mater has to play the President of the United States trying to save the country from the zombie car invasion. He gets painted up in blue with the president emblems and this really nice yellow line sort of stripe that goes from the back over here. It looks really, really nice. And yeah, that president decal is super big, super crisp. You can see it perfectly. I absolutely love that. Thailand did a really good job there. The paintwork is also nice. It's super, super glossy and it's just really nice to look at, which is really, really refreshing. Looks absolutely fantastic. Now, one thing that I love about this that they didn't need to do, and I don't think they've done this on the other like on the road maters. I could be wrong, but they actually gave him the working tow hook, which is such an awesome like little thing that they should be doing. I really feel like all maters should just have the working tow hook now. And that is seemingly the direction they're moving in because working toe hook mater was the mainline mater at least for last year, and I think still for this year. Um, so that's really nice. But the fact that they gave it on a variant like this is so cool. I'm hoping that this becomes the standard for all maters, similar to how all McQueens have the toe hook holes. Like even like I think like D100 McQueen, like the special edition McQueens have it as well, which is just such a nice detail. So yeah, you can tow McQueen around as the president. So yeah, that really elevates the Mater release a lot in my opinion. So yeah, really great expression, really great paintwork and decals, although granted, there's literally 30 decals on here, so it'd be pretty bad if they managed to mess those up somehow. Like, even the A113, if my camera will focus on it. Yeah, even the A113 looks relatively crisp, so that's really good. And of course, like I said, working toe hook is great. So yeah, all around a really nice mater. My only little nitpick is the light up here. Again, gonna be hard to focus on it, but yeah, you can see it's a little bit worn there. So not super great quality control. But it goes, it's like all across from the one side across the middle down to the other side. So maybe that's intentional to give it like a weathering effect. I don't know. Doesn't really look that great in my opinion. But fortunately, from afar, like this, you'll never notice it. So yeah, all in all, I would definitely give President Mater the great status. You know, not like a perfect, incredible release or anything, because at the end of the day, it's just a Mater variation. But in terms of how it was done, the quality on it is really good. The expression is really nice. It's got the toe hook. Really solid release. I was pretty surprised by that actually, because it's McQueen and Maters. They're really fun to get, but this one in particular, I wasn't like super like anticipating when it got revealed. I wasn't like, oh, I need to have this in my collection now. But I'll be honest, they did a really good job on it. It's a really nice one, and it's gonna look great with Deputy Hazard McQueen on my shelf. So yeah, that is it for this review on President Mater. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next review. Bye now.